Hello everyone, Runner85 here, bringing you my build for the 7-star Steel Tera Metagross raid. So I'm using my trusty partner Skeledirge here. I was a Coco starter Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet, and so I love my Skeledirge. Now Skeledirge here is going to be Tera type Fire. Obviously Fire, super effective against Steel, so going to be definitely useful. And also Skeledirge is a special attacker, and Metagross is going to set up a bunch of physical defense, so special attacks will be super effective against Metagross's defenses. Now our held item here, always the trusty Shell Bell, which will restore our health and keep us healthy enough to survive the earthquakes that are going to come out from Metagross. So let's look at our moves here. And so let's talk about them. So our only attacking move here is Torch Song. Now Torch Song is Skeledirge's signature move. It allows, it does an increase of 1 stage of special attack after each move. So using Torch Song kind of boosts your special attack, makes you hit even harder, which is awesome. Next we have Protect, and Protect is pretty useful here. Our ability, as you can see, is Unaware, which means we ignore any stat boosts from Metagross, which it's going to use. It's going to use Hone Claws, which raises its attack stat. And when Metagross resets our stats, it also nullifies our ability, so it's going to make Unaware go away, which means we will get hit by a +2 Earthquake, which is going to be super effective against our Fire type. So Protect there is going to protect us from that time when our stats are reset. Next we have Sunny Day here. That's going to boost the effectiveness of our Fire type moves. And last but not least, we have Will-O-Wisp, which will burn Metagross and will have the amount of physical damage that Metagross can do. So that's our move set. Make sure you PP up the Torch Song, as that's our only attacking move. You're going to need all of them. So you're going to need most of the 16 that we have available. Now looking at our stats here, as you can see, we have special attack at maximum. That's why it's sparkling. So 252 there. As Skeledirge is a special attacker, we want to maximize that. That's why we also modest nature, with positive in the special attack and negative in the attack. Then we have a little bit of speed, as you can see in the graph there. We have 36 EVs in speed, which will allow us to outspeed Metagross by 1 point. Metagross has a speed of 176 at level 100, and so with 36 EVs, Skeledirge is speed 177, which will allow us to outspeed and hit Metagross before it can attack us. That allows us to Will-O-Wisp Metagross before it can attack us. It allows us to set up Sunny Day or hit Torch Song and heal ourselves before we are attacked, which is super helpful. Then we threw the rest of the EVs into HP. Check in the description below for the exact EV spread. And you might have to modify a Skeledirge you've used. I've used this Skeledirge build in the past, so use some berries to reduce your HP stat to get enough to boost the speed. So let's talk about our process here. When you go into the raid, Metagross is going to immediately set up its shield, which means we can't use Will-O-Wisp until that shield is broken. So that's our priority right away, is to get rid of that shield. So we are going to set up the sun on turn 1 so that our fire moves hit harder. Next, we're going to Torch Song until that shield breaks. Now, we're going to get knocked out, and that's okay. Okay? Our goal is to hit Torch Song and charge our Tera Orb so we can Tera Fire Torch Song and break that shield, basically. So you'll Sunny Day, you'll Torch Song twice, likely, and get knocked out. That's fine. Come back in. You'll Torch Song one more time. We've now done 3 attacking moves, so our Tera Orb is charged, so now I can Tera Fire Torch Song. That will not only do a lot of damage and heal us back up, but then get us really close to breaking that shield. Now, once we break the shield, we need to watch closely, because once our stats are reset, we need to protect. As we mentioned, when our stats get reset, the Unaware ability gets nullified, and we're going to get hit by a very powerful earthquake, which we don't want to worry about. Now, after that point, depending on your partner Pokemon, you want to burn Metagross. Once the shield is gone, you want to burn it. Once Metagross is burned, its attack stat is cut in half, and it's doing no damage to you, and you're safe to just attack, and you're free. So, sometimes you have a partner Pokemon like Driftbloom, which will do that for you. Sometimes you need to do it yourself. That's why we have Will-O-Wisp here. And once Metagross is burned, you're basically just torch songing. You might have to reset. You will have to reset Sunny Day, as it only lasts 5 turns. And you're basically doing that till the end of the game. Now, if you want to do this solo, you definitely want to have Arboliva as a partner. Arboliva sets grassy terrain, which will automatically have the damage of Earthquake, which is super helpful. Now, if you do this with partners, one of them should be running Arboliva to do that automatically for you. And that's basically it. This is a pretty easy raid, I have to say. Like, it didn't take a lot to figure out. You just do it. And so, good luck to you. I hope this works out. If you used a different Pokemon or did something different, let me know in the comments below. I would love to try something else. I love trying different builds for these raids. So, best of luck to you and happy battling. Alrighty, so let's use this Skeledirge build on the 7-star Steel Tera Metagross build. So let's get started. So as a reminder, Metagross is going to put up its shield right away, so our Will-O-Wisp is not going to be useful until we've broken the shield. Now, we have Unaware ability, so the Hone Claws that Metagross uses to raise its attack isn't going to affect us until it resets our stats and nullifies our ability for a turn. That's why we have Protect for that turn. Now, if you get Arboliva as a buddy, that's going to be a guaranteed win because Arboliva's grassy terrain, we did not get Arboliva, unfortunately. Arboliva's grassy terrain will cut Earthquake damage in half, which is super helpful. So as you can see, Metagross has Clear Body, Intimidates don't matter here. There goes that shield. We are basically just going to attack here to try to break this shield. And we're going to get knocked out, and we're just going to kind of deal with that. I'm going to go ahead and Sunny Day. I want to get some maximum benefit from the fire moves from my Torch Songs here. These Earthquakes are going to hurt. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it is. We're going to have to deal with it. We can't Tera out of this yet, of course. We're just going to kind of deal with it. My special attack will raise. I have trained this Skeledirge to be slightly faster than Metagross, so that way we can get off attacks before it's going to Iron Defense. That doesn't matter. We're special attacker here. We're going to Torch Song again. Make sure you check the description below to get the exact EV spread. This one's slightly different so that we can outspeed Metagross and get off attacks before it knocks us out. We're going to get knocked out here. That's okay. It's just kind of what's going to happen. When we come back in here, we're going to be able to Tera and break the shield, which is good. These Iron Defenses don't matter. We are not a physical attacker. That's why you need a special attacker for this build. Or this raid, I should say. Alrighty, we're back in. We are one attack away from being able to Tera, so here we go. The sun is still up, which is great. And we're doing so little damage because our special attack isn't super high, and also because we have not Tera'd, but now we can Tera. And we're getting Life Dude, which is super helpful. That will actually keep us alive, which is great. All right, so I'm going to Tera here, and I'm going to go Torch Song. Hopefully this will break the shield and I can Protect before it resets my stats. But we'll see what happens. This is going to do quite a bit of damage. It'll bring us back to full health. And once that shield is broken, I'll be able to Will-O-Wisp and prevent Metagross's attack from hurting us, basically, for the rest of the raid. Okay, so the next one for sure will break. Okay, we're back to full health here. There's that Earthquake again. Once again, if you get Arboliva, you are in great hands here. Ready, here is another Torch Song. Ooh, the burn came through. Because I technically broke the shield, I think, before the burn happened. Let's see if that actually came through. That would be super helpful for me here. Because I think it's going to reset my stats and remove the unaware ability. Before I can... Oh, no. Beautiful. Okay. So we got to watch now because the reset is going to happen soon. I'm so afraid here. Right, I'm going to Torch Song to get health back. So much damage now that the shield is broken. This should bring me back to full health. Oh, not quite, actually. Alrighty, there is the... So it's taken away unaware now. Oh, and it removed... Oh, we're going to get knocked out. Oh, no, I can protect. So I protect on this turn because I do not have the unaware ability, which means its full attack will hit me and knock me out. So we're going to protect ourselves here. And it tries to use Earthquake on me. Doesn't work. Okay, I get the boost from Gardevoir. Thank you so much. Okay, the burn came through. So I'm just going to Sunny Day here so that my fire moves do tons of damage for the rest of the raid. And we are good here. Having Drift Bloom to burn keeps me from having to spend time burning. Notice the burn does nothing with Earthquake now. And I'm basically going to run away with this raid now. So if you get knocked out at this point, which I did during my practice runs, you can still make it through the end of this raid by setting up the sun and just Torch Songing till the end of the raid. So it is possible, even if you get knocked out. So keep trying. Obviously, Gardevoir is a good partner. Drift Bloom's great for burning. You also have Arboliva is like the star. It's the one you want. So if you get that, it's a basic automatic win. We should be good. Like, look at that damage. Oh, that was a crit. That's why. Okay, that explains it. It's going to set up Light Screen, which is going to have the damage we do. But at this point, the sun is up. We're Terrifier. We're max attack modest. We are just going to do so much damage here. This won't quite knock out, but it's going to be very close. Or, yep, now it's knocked out. There we go. That crit I don't think was from me, but we'll take it. That wasn't bad. And voila, we have defeated Metagross. I guess not quite yet. There's still a sliver somehow of health. But now we got it, for sure. And there we go. Thank you, Skeledirge. That was my starter. Fuecoco was my starter. Now, if you don't have Drift Bloom as a partner Pokemon, you can use Will-O-Wisp, of course, to burn after the shield is broken, so keep that in mind. But thankfully, Drift Bloom did that work for me. I am totally putting this in a Heavy Ball. It's like made, the Heavy Ball is made for Metagross here. And that is our raid for Metagross. Pretty simple. I think this is probably one of the easier ones compared to some we've had in the past. Now, if you raid with friends, I would suggest bringing Arboliva as a partner Pokemon. Because that basically just guarantees the win. And then everyone else brings Skeledirge. And Arboliva is just there to support. So keep that in mind. But solo, it still works out pretty well. So thanks so much, everybody. If you appreciate these videos, I'd appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe on the video. Thanks again. Happy battling.